morning. I had to stop down to my seed warehouse today, pick up this package. Today, my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And this is those mushroom spores that I had got him. So I'm gonna take them down, give them to him. Let's see. Oh, by the way, we're getting awfully lucky with this rain. We had less than a tenth overnight and from yesterday. So it's damp on top now. We can't do anything in the fields, but at least we're not soaked. It's if the sun would come out, which it's threatening to do, we could probably be in the fields by the end of the day. Although there is more rain out there, it is supposed to rain today. I don't anticipate being able to actually do anything today, but there is that potential. You never know. We keep missing the rains, and we're going to get back in the fields quicker than we would have thought otherwise, so that's a good thing. All right, one of the other things that I wanted to get done here while we've got some time before we get back in the fields was just clean up some of these empty boxes a little bit. So I've got two here, really, because this one's got beans in it. But we gotta fold these boxes down, get them ready to ship back, and they take up less space. So I've got some down in my seed warehouse that we need to do as well. These boxes are pretty simple in how they work. Basically, we just take the lids off, just like we're treating beans. Then they've got these handles, kind of a latch. Open those up, two on each side all the way around, and then pick the top up and flip it over, and it slides down. Just like that. So I got that one, and the one over there. We'll get the forklift and load them up, take them back down to my warehouse and get them out of here. Just keep things cleaned up a little bit. Definitely not going to the fields today. It's raining. We're up to 1/4 inch. Not going to stop anytime soon, it doesn't look like. At least it's not hard rain. It's a nice, gentle, easy, soft rain. It won't crust our ground over where we've planted already. Got these empty seed boxes. I'm going to load them up in the back of my truck, take them down to my warehouse. Dad's planing boards, rainy day projects. So I realized today's kind of a slow day, rainy day. I'm not accomplishing a whole lot, and I don't have a whole lot to film, which makes this video either really short or really boring, or both, or something. However, I have been getting a few questions on some of my past videos or comments and stuff that I kind of think that while I've got some days like this that are a little bit slower, it's a good opportunity for me to address some of those things and talk about them, maybe go into a little more depth. So today, since it is my dad's birthday, I thought we'd talk about kind of, I don't know, I guess our roles on the farm, how we work together, that kind of stuff. Somebody made a comment the other day when we were planting about how it's usually the dad that drives the corn planter and not the son and all that. So yeah, my dad is very generous with me. Let's start there. Any of you that have ever had to work with family in the past know that it has its ups and downs. We certainly have our challenges. I kind of alluded to that yesterday when he was planting that sweet corn, that we have a 1-row push planter that I would plant a sweet corn with. It's simple, it's easy, it's fast. It may not do the greatest job in the world, but it's a whole lot easier than doing it by hand. Dad doesn't think so. He plants all the sweet corn by hand, which is fine, more power to him, but it's just not, I'm not gonna do it. So, you know, working with family can be good and very rewarding, but it certainly has its challenges as well. Now, that said, my dad and I usually work really, really well together. I certainly value and respect his opinion on just about everything. I've learned most of what I do from him, and he returns the favor quite well. He trusts me to make decisions. He gives me a lot of freedom to do what I feel needs to be done, and I know I'm very, very fortunate to have that. For example, when I was fresh out of college, I had a job working for Golden Harvest as a sales representative, more than what I just do now, selling locally. And ever since I quit that job and came back to the farm, my dad has really trusted me to make all of the seed decisions for our farm. Now, seed decisions are a pretty big deal. Like, that's not something you just take lightly and plant whatever because it doesn't matter, because it does matter. It matters a lot. And so the fact that he has kind of trusted me with that ever since then, that means a lot. Now, I still try and consult with him as much as possible and make sure that we're talking things through and make decisions together. But the fact that he values my opinion on not just seed, but now chemicals and equipment purchases and everything that we do, yeah, I'm really fortunate from that standpoint. So I'm also very fortunate just to have this opportunity to have come back from, because I know how hard it is to start in farming from scratch with nothing. And my dad did it in 1980, right through the 1980s farm crisis, and survived and built what we have now, which is we do pretty well. And so I'm fortunate that I've had this opportunity. And yeah, every now and then I'll get a comment about, oh, it must be daddy's money or something along those lines, and I won't deny it. Now, I would make the argument that I have built a lot of this since I've been back in the last 10, 11 years, and that things have grown because of my input and my just being here to help get the work done. But I would not be here without the start that I have been given, or that opportunity to come and be a part of it. As far as roles on the farm go, when I was a kid, my dad did most everything. My Uncle Phil came up when I was really little and started taking over some of the jobs. Phil plants all the beans. He handles all the grain handling, driving trucks and receiving and all that kind of stuff. But my dad always planted all of the corn. He did all of the spraying. He ran the combine all of the time. As well as, you know, fertilizer applications and pretty much everything but anhydrous on that side of it. So, and he does most of the record keeping and, you know, the farm management side of stuff. So, how that's changed over the last 10 years. Some of the tillage stuff was the first stuff that I took over, easier things to do and to learn. But there was one year, I'm trying to remember what year it was. I came back to the farm full time in the fall of 2009. I don't remember if it was the spring of 10 or the spring of 11. Might have been the spring of 2011. We were ready to go start planting corn one day. Dad was gone. I don't know if he was at a meeting or he was at something. And so I called him and I said, hey, I'm going to go start planting corn. Is that all right with you? He said, yeah, go ahead. So I went and planted the first field, 24 acres. Dad didn't plant anything the rest of the year. I just jumped in it and went, and he was okay with that, and he let me do it. And so ever since then, I've planted the bulk of the corn on our farm, and it just fits and it works better because it takes that job off of my dad's plate so he can focus on getting the spraying done and other stuff. I've also started running the combine a lot more. We still split that task. Dad hates running the grain cart, so if we're running the cart, I pretty much will do that, and he will run the combine. Phil does the trucking. But Dad does a lot of the land improvement stuff. He runs the backhoe. He loves tearing trees out and putting tile in and making farms better. And so if he wants to do that, I'm going to let him because I don't really care to do those things. So, long story short, it's a challenge working with family sometimes, but we do pretty good together. And I'm awfully thankful for the opportunities that I've been afforded because of my dad and his willingness to work with me. So I hope that when my boys are to the age that they want to start helping and farming and have the ability to do some of these things, that I am as gracious as he has been. Assuming they want that, of course. But yeah, so if you guys would, leave him a happy birthday comment down below. Apparently he reads some of these in comments on videos when people talk about him, because in the comment last week where somebody said he's slipping, he commented and said he is slipping. All in good fun. So, okay. Well, while telling you guys all of that good stuff, I got a truckload in that had that box of beans on it that I have been waiting for 3 weeks now. So that is good. I do need to treat them. I don't think I'm going to do it right this second because, well, it rained today and the customer ain't going to the field. And I've got some other stuff that I need to treat that's not here, and maybe I can get them all and do it all at the same time. So, but if I need to do it by itself, I will. I also got my empties flipped and stacked up there. So we've got 7 empty boxes of seed. Well, 2 of them are corn and 5 of them are beans. Oh, there's another one there of that's half empty, and then I've got a couple down at the farm that are just got a little bit in them too. So yeah, eventually I'll move those somewhere over there and they'll be out of the way and stuff, but just, yeah, it's easier to put them right there for now. Just came out to check on my beans again. We got more coming. There's one. There's one.
Here's the one we found yesterday. There's one. There's one. They're coming, guys. Here, we've got one there. I don't see any more yet. They are coming.
Okay, well guys, I didn't accomplish much today, but that is what it is. It's okay to have a slow day every now and then, especially in the middle of planting season. So, sorry, I'm trying to carry stuff and I'm dropping it. All right, I'm gonna head home. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. We'll see. So far, we've been lucky and only gotten 3/10 of an inch of rain, so that is a good thing. We'll see about tomorrow or tonight how much more rain we get. So Phil's been moving a little bit of grain. I think he hauled a load of beans out, a couple loads of beans out the last couple of days here. So we'll keep moving on that kind of stuff. And yeah, so anyway, I have another topic to talk about tomorrow if we're not doing anything exciting. So have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to leave my dad a little happy birthday comment down below. I appreciate that. And yeah, leave me any other comments and questions that you might have. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, please. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.